Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for June 13th to 19th. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm so glad to be doing weeklies for you guys now. It's exciting. I love you guys so much. So please keep in mind, energy is interchangeable. That means it can go vice versa. Cross watchers are welcome here. And just anything that resonates with you, take that, but things that don't, just leave that out, okay? Because it's message is meant for someone else, because I am reading for a lot of people. So Gemini, first thing when I was meditating on your energy, there's some kind of keychain that might be of importance to you that you carry around all the time, that you look at, that might be a reminder of your person, but it's something like low-key that no one else knows. It could say things that are very like just a meaning between a secret meaning, you know, very kind of intricate, but it's not for everyone. There's a message for some of you that there's a keychain of like a word or a picture on there, something that is just a hidden meaning between you two that possibly nobody knows about, okay? Or an image, something like that. All right. And then second, I was pre-shuffling and I saw a raft just waiting there, and I saw someone trying to build it. And it took, like, when the raft was being built, it took a while, because the person, even though it's fast forward in my vision that I saw, the person, it took time, right? It made sure that every little piece was coming together. But it's interesting that a raft was being made, because it's less secure than a boat, right? So I was trying to look at the feeling behind it, and what I was feeling from the raft is like, because the waves were moving a bit, and it was making it difficult for the person to build the raft. It was almost like it was wading through, because, you know, water means emotions. And I get that a lot, especially with tarot. It shows us that. But it's like wading through emotional issues in your life, possibly this week, and the surroundings. Kind of needing to develop skills and abilities, right? Needing to develop something that's already there that you know needs attention, and you're giving it that attention. But there's like specific things you're putting upon something, possibly restrictions here. We do see that, and I'll show you in a minute. But I just wanted to give you that message, okay? So let's get started. We have all tied up with the thinking woman, okay? It's weird because when I see this all tied up woman here, she's not miserable. She's not upset. She's not anxious. It almost seems like she's content that she's doing this on purpose, okay? And I think this is what you guys are imposing, a kind of a mental, you put a mental block for a reason, and it's, we're going to find out, but it's self-imposed here. But it's on purpose. It's not making you miserable, because you're doing it for a goal. You're trying to create something or use your abilities in some way. With that, we got restriction, protection, and the dragon. So the dragon's about power and strength. But with restriction and protection here, there's definitely you restricting yourself, right? All tied up here. But you're also protecting a certain person or situation at the same time, and that's why you're doing that. It's almost like a strategy is being imposed here this week. And it's like, I kind of get the feeling like it's your own secret little thing, like you know it. Possibly your person may know the end goal, but you're doing things a certain way, and it's like, I feel like it's kind of hidden. It's like all to yourself, okay? So let's get to the overall energy here. What do we have? Three of Pentacles. Yes, right? Like I was talking about, needing to develop your skills and abilities here. Okay? This is definitely, it's actually, it looks like just like the raft. she's painting these flowers meticulously here, making sure that she gets it perfect, right? And the Three of Pentacles is usually with a group, right? It's like accessing all your skills and abilities from everyone and pooling it all together so you guys can create something. But here, the Three of Pentacles, she's alone. And I feel like you guys are really doing this for the greater good, right? There's someone else involved, but you're doing your part strategically here. That's very interesting. Ooh, another three. This just popped out, the Three of Cups, right? See, there's someone else you're doing it for, that the end goal will affect them, okay? With the Three of Cups here. Because the ultimate goal, I feel like, is so that you can be around this person, be happy with this person, feel that joy again. So something you're working on this week, okay? So let's see what's happening here this week. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So here we are building again, right? But this is the end. This is the goal, right? The 10 of Pentacles. We have the Strength with the Hangman. Again, restriction with protection. That's interesting here. Okay. So definitely what you're doing here, what's happening this week. Strength, Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Fool. Yeah. So there's protection here for a new beginning. So there's an idea that possibly that you have talked about with someone, your significant other or special person, of, you know, there's a special plan, a special goal, like to be able to make a move together, be able to be with each other in some way. Eight of Wands, Fool, be able to take a risk, but it's like setting up certain things before you are able to catapult to that, okay? So with the Hangman, this restriction. Tower. Tell me what the Tower. Tower, Four of Pentacles. You don't want the secret to get out, right? You're being restricted and tying yourself up for a reason to protect the connection, to protect the situation. This could be very secretive. I'm kind of picking up on that here, that you know, maybe nobody knows about your connection. Okay, tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Four of Wands. This is what's being protected here, right? So a foundation's already been laid. It's already been set, okay? And goals have been set in mind, right? To build upon this foundation and to be with each other and be able to make this work as a unit, okay? But at the time being, you're definitely protecting someone in your situation. I'm getting a secrecy type feel here, okay? Let's see how they feel here about you. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. I was just told to move that. So how they feel is, yes, this is, again, they're alone. If you look at this, so you guys are both like sitting in your spots like you know that you're supposed to do, right? And the Eight of Cups, the person there is walking to their 9th cup, okay? This person knows the goal, knows that they love you, knows that they care about you and they think about you a lot, and they're like trying to take control of their emotions too, like the raft, right? We were talking about. They're really trying to maintain and keep their emotions intact. Because they feel a lot. They really care. And they don't want their emotions to explode here, all right, with the Tower, Four of Pentacles. They feel like if they make one wrong move, things might be exposed here. So it's best to walk, basically, you know, walk in the night here alone, in secret, to their 9th cup. Because they know at the end, see how it's so dark in the 8th and the 9th, it's like pure bliss, right? Pure contentment. So it's like them feeling I know I'm going to get there, but these are the steps I have to take, and I'm trying to stay balanced here. So they feel a lot for you. They care about you. You are, I just heard they're stuck in my heart space. So it might be really hard for them to not think about you all the time. It might be really hard for them to not connect things with you that they feel like something, they may see something that reminds them of you, and then they get stuck in their heart chakra a lot, and it's hard for them to get out of it. So they have to like focus, work at whatever task they have at hand, and then continue going. So it's like, they're always in their head and their heart, and it's difficult for them, but they know that they need to protect this too. So you guys are on the same page here. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's see what the challenge is. Why all the secrecy here? What's going on? Here we have protection again. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So the challenge is being able to protect an idea. Okay, that's taking a while, all right, that the end goal will get there, right, with the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to happen, but it's going to take a while. And to be able to endure the rough waters, right, with the raft has to be strong because it's not a boat. So in order to endure those emotional times of back and forth for this person especially, and for you too, I'm not saying it isn't, but you seem to be more collected than they are, and you may not know that. But inside, the emotions the waves are starting to rage. The emotions are starting to build for this person, and it's hard at times to contain it. So the challenge is being able to contain those rough waters at times, those rough emotions that they go through at times, in missing you, in wanting to be with you, because the heart wants what it wants. It can't help it. And for us to control our heart chakra and to be able to put a block there, like you, all tied up with the thinking woman, you're putting your head first, you know. You're really trying to stay level-headed here. You might want to check out the Aquarius reading too. You might have Aquarius in your chart. But I know air signs, it doesn't have to be, or you can be dealing with one. But I do see Leo here. You might be dealing with, especially. They keep popping up. Possibly a Virgo. But doesn't have to be, okay? Or you might have that in your chart. All right, tell me about the Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The challenge is being able to make this work in the 3D. Making this, it's like building upon something. You're trying to build, and you know your situation, so you know what's going on. What is stopping? I want to ask something, okay? So let's see why we're going to veer off the course here. And let's see why everything has to be so secret. Why can't you guys be together already? What is the secret here? Why is it secret? Queen of Wands, World, Justice. Why can't they be together? Let me see something here. Okay, so someone might be in a prior commitment. Can be marriage, doesn't have to be marriage, can be responsibilities. I know that comes up a lot in the readings, but there's a lot of people with a lot of responsibilities, and life is, you know, very complicated. It's not simple at all. Some of this Page of Swords, Ten of Swords. So it's almost like, wait, tell me about the Devil. Hold on, Gemini, I just want to see. I always try to get the details here. So this was a love that was built, possibly, I just have to say, possibly at a workplace. It doesn't have to be. Or it was built, the foundation was laid at a time when possibly both of you couldn't, wasn't the right time to be in a relationship, or both of you, if you would have met at different times in your life, you could have been together in the 3D. You could have been able to be free. But what it just keeps showing me, it doesn't want to give me too much specifics, is that both of you are not free at the moment to be with each other. So it's about playing the long game and making sure that you guys are protecting your connection and doing restriction at the same time, possibly not talking to the person at times, or waiting for a specific time for them to call, where that may be your only call for that day. And if they miss that, time to call you, because say they're, could be anything, say their mom calls them and they have to take that, then they've missed that window of opportunity. So you know you have to wait another day or another week for that time slot. But it's like you're keeping a level head, knowing that, yes, okay, I know that's how it is, and I'm still holding on to knowing that this connection's not going to be broken. Like this foundation cannot be broken. It wasn't built on false not false. It wasn't built on improper grounds, okay? It wasn't built to where somebody, you know, outsmarted the other or made them, you know, think that it wasn't real. This is something true and real. It's just a knowing that you guys have. And quite frankly, I'm seeing even messages at times where telepathically you might feel them, might hear them, might, you know, there's certain things here, or your person might feel that. Tell me about why. I just want to see one last thing. I'm sorry. Eight of Wands, Six of Cups. So I am at least seeing, yeah, children here. Responsibilities this person could have just to a household. But things are being worked out here, okay? We're going to see where this goes, okay? We are going to see where this goes. So if this reading is resonating with you, Gemini, you're more than welcome to join me in the extended reading. I'll put the link in the description box down below. Other than that, if this is your last stop, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I love you guys. All right, bye.